I want
No.
to be able to show you how you turn every single listing opportunity into a multiplier effect, meaning
Yeah.
every one you go on should, in the very near future, replicate themselves into additional recommendations, into referrals, into additional word of mouth, because the person who is most likely to recommend you is the person you're working with right now. Why? Because you're always top of mind. And so the very next thing we do, all right, we want to make sure we indoctrinate this new client of ours, or even if they're about to become a client, we want to make sure we treat them like a client, that we onboard them as a customer so that they know how to work with us, they know the value of working with us, and so they know how to refer and recommend us, because chances are they're going to be telling everybody, we just put our home on the market, we just put on the home on the market. And some of those conversations are going to lead to this: oh, we've been thinking of moving as well. Oh, well, you got to work with Gary. Or they don't say that, they don't think that, but hopefully if you're following this process as we described today, it will happen more likely. But here's how you cement the deal. You provide a client welcome kit. So immediately after the listing appointment, send a client welcome kit. A client welcome kit is simply information about working with you and how to get a hold of you, a little bit about you. You're going to provide in your client welcome kit tools and resources to be able to further educate them, whether they want to buy a home or whether they want to sell a home, right? And so in our case, in our example that you see on the screen here, I just have links to videos. I have links to videos answering these different questions, like learn about buying power and, learn about the hidden housing market and learn more about real estate investing. These are videos that we created. By the way, if you don't have videos, don't worry about it. You could link to articles on a blog or even just industry-related resources. National Association of Realtors has plenty of articles out there that you can plug and play and link to from your client welcome kit. So you talk about some of your advantages, because remember, not only is this a tool to onboard or indoctrinate or get your customer comfortable and understanding how to work with you and all the benefits that there are going to be working with you, this is going to be a tool that does what? It's going to make it easier for people to have those conversations about it, because if they encounter somebody who's thinking of moving, they can say, you know what, let me send you the information that Gary sent me. So we want to make sure that we've got direct offers of help so they understand how to engage us, like, hey, I would like to take advantage of your home buyer direct access program. We also need to talk about selling, right? We need to provide the advantage of selling and working with us from a selling capacity and provide additional resources for selling, and then also showing them how to engage with us if they're if they're interested in selling their home by making an offer of an expert home value analysis, right? So in this client welcome kit, it's all about education, right? By providing useful information, by educating our client, by educating them on their circumstances, on the market, on what we're doing and how to work with this. This is the mark, right? This is the mark of the expert. This is the mark of that recognized professional. Let them know you're going to be sending information out every single month, which was how we got them in the first place. Remember, the very first thing we talked about were those different templates that we were sending out. Call them monthly reports and let them know that's going to be happening. Let them know that they have access to recommendations from you to your professional network if they need any help around the house, right? So make it easy for people to contact you. Make it easy for people to reach out to you. And that is simply all the client welcome kit is. Now, one of the things I highly suggest that you do is use something like this and send it out to everybody that you know, right? And everybody in your database. You just let them know, hey, I recently updated my client welcome kit. I wanted to make sure that if you know anyone who's thinking of moving or buying, anyone who's thinking of moving, that you had a copy of this so that they would have useful information, tips, and resources at their hand when they decide that they're ready to take action. And what that means is you're just, again, providing information. And anyone who's thinking of moving, they're going to be like, yo, I've been meaning to talk to you. And then you're making it easier for those conversations to take place.